All right, people, we are back here again. It's been a busy Sunday for us, a busy morning, a busy afternoon, and a busy evening for us. As you all know, that PDP decided yesterday. Because of that, a lot of Nigerians are talking right now. Because PDP have chosen Atiku as their flag bearer, which is going to be their candidate for the presidential race, which comes 2023. But now the question mark goes to APC now and Labour. And the reason why Labour is in contender right now because Peter Obi recently moved there. Our APA, our big brother Pahicho, would like to take us through on this particular one. Don't forget that we are currently live in 3 places right now on Nigeria Watch. So it's your choice to choose the one that you want to join. Please, let's do this. Today's 29th May 2022. Let's listen to Pahicho on what they have to say here. Remember, he said that Igbo have long journey to go when it comes to presidency in Nigeria. My people, I appreciate every one of you. Let's listen to Pahicho on this one. God bless you all. Please share, like, and subscribe to Nigeria's channel.
Good morning, fellow Nigerians. Good morning. How you people doing? Hope you are you've enjoyed your weekend, and I think the new week starts today. Wish you a very merry met and a nice Sunday. For those of you who are in the service right now, pray for us that is not unable to be present at church this morning due to one or two reasons that we need to walk. I will not be staying too long here, but I'll be leaving soon because I need to be at a place where I get my daily bread. First of all, I greet you all in the name of our Father, the Lord Jesus Christ. And for those who are Muslim too, I wish you all the best from your own belief, Muhammad Abi, Allah. Okay. But why am I here today? As you can see to my right up there, I say the greed that has led the Igbo's leaders to shoot themselves. You understand? And that was what I wrote before, But the gospel truth is that their long journey to presidency in Nigeria. But first, I will analyze some past issues that concerns my state first. I always like to let Nigerians know that we need to always start from the background, that if a masquerade does not play at home first, it will not go outside. First of all, let us enjoy this music. One of my favorite music when I talk about Nigerian issue. Help us to invite your friends. I know today is Sunday. It's going to be a little bit difficult because most of us are in the church. But please do try and invite your friends and share the video as much as you can, because this one is going to be a very educative one. He's heading to which way Nigeria. Even creators have an independence on their own before even the Nigerian independence. But this is with all strategy. They might not be educated as you think. They might not be civilized as you think. They might not be social as you think. I'm talking about the Northerners, but they are more decisive and honest to themselves than we in the South, in the Southwest, or in the Southeast. I'm coming to the story little by little. Now, you remember the first populations they did that the Northerners rejected it when they said the Westerners inflated their population by some percentage, and they recounted the population again in Nigeria again. This is somehow how just to share the seats in the parliament too. That was why the census was made in Nigeria. And all of a sudden, the Northerners was increased by 8 million. And the House, I think by 186 seats in the House of Representative or Parliament, what they call it that time, and the rest were shared among the South and West and East people. You understand? Now, when they did the election, the Northern leaders, the Northern parties couldn't get the maximum, that's the seat you needed to become the leader of Nigeria. So what happened? Who sold the South? Who sold the West? Who sold ourselves to them for easy access to opportunity in the North? It was people from the East. Hold on. Don't matter at me, you can shoot me. I've been receiving bullets in my state here for a very long time because I spoke about Biafra, but I don't give a fuck about that. I continue saying what I know, that both those of them who are not aware of what I'm saying now might get to arrive where I am now in 10 years' time. Okay, in the way of reasoning. Now, for greed of power, because the two people who were most regional, were more elite that we have at that time, who were educated in Nigeria at that time, were the Eastern people and the Western people, even the Midwestern, were well educated. Only 2% of the Northerners were educated. You can't even find 100 lecturer, what is lecturer, graduate or undergraduate in the North at that time. So, what did the Igbo do? They know that if they form alliance with the West, it will be a battle for power. And they might not even get to any place because the Yorubas were well educated too. So the Igbo sold their vote to the North and accepted Nnamdi Azikiwe to become Governor General. I'm coming to my issues though. Accepted Nnamdi Kanu, accepted Nnamdi Azikiwe to become Governor General, which was not a ceremonial, presidential ceremonial office. While Tafawa Balewa became the Prime Minister, then Ahmadu Bello was the Prime Minister of the North. Then who again? Awolowo was the Prime Minister of the West, while Okpara was the Prime Minister of the Eastern region. Okay, now this was going on, and most of these young men in Nigeria that are vibrant young men in Nigeria at that time, majority of our officials and well-educated military were all from the eastern part of the region, which are the Igbos, you understand? Although I am not in the midst of education, those who believe that the coup that they took out in 1963 were merely to eradicate or demoralize the North, or try to make the Igbos to be more in commanding positions in Nigeria. I'm not in that school of thought. Okay, fine. Unfortunately, the majority of those who carry out those coups were from the Igbos. Okay. The greatest mistake made by Agunyi Rossi was that when he survived the coup, according to them, but we suspected the foul play, how he was not caught at that time to be eliminated among the top military men to be eliminated at that time in Nigeria. Now, also too, we also suspecting that Nnamdi Azikiwe to plan his vacation out of the country so that it looks as if he was not around. That was why he was not eliminated that time. Tafawa Balewa was assassinated. Akintola was assassinated. This person was assassinated. Ahmadu Bello was assassinated. And who again? I think this man from the Middle West, Okotie Botu, was also killed. And so many other Nigerians were killed. But Okpara was not killed. And even when Adikan came, not Adikan, what's my problem with you? Even when Azikiwe came back for this, he was not killed also too. Okay. But the reason why I never believed that Igbos want to overpower everybody in Nigeria to become the leader of Nigeria and grab Nigeria into their pocket was because of their proposal in that coup that when they succeed, they will release Chief Abefema Awolowo from prison to become the Prime Minister of Nigeria. That, and I look, no, this is an Igbo affair alone. But to them, it was an Igbo affair to the northern part of the country. When they now look at all those who were involved in the coup, were never killed in the coup. But that was a promise Agunyi Rossi promised, because he was the one that countered the coup too. But unfortunately for himself, when he was in Ibadan, they came to knock on his door when he go to visit his friend in Ibadan, and he was also killed and assassinated. Okay, and they placed him Gowon in power. From there, we started having the hatred for the Igbos in Nigeria. I say we, not because I'm part of them. The hate for Igbos, cash and kill them, started in that failed coup of Ozegu coup. But in the real sense, if you look at coup, he was not the one that formed that coup, he was not the one that planned that coup, he was called upon in that coup. Anyway, let us not go into details about how that coup was formed. All right. But the reason is that there was one statement Ahmadu Bello said that time. That he said Igbos are like honeybees, that when they come to the area, they like to dominate. They also like to dominate anywhere they are. If you bring an Igbo man to work with you, even though you are 16 from another tribe, work with you as himself as an Igbo man, he will do all his best to sacrifice his life to enable him create more opportunity for other Igbos to come there and dominate that place and become the leader of that place there. That was a statement made by Ahmadu Bello at that time, but I don't want to play the video for you guys now to see, because it's not really necessary. That is not where I'm going. The reason where I'm going is that the long journey for an Igbo man to become a president in Nigeria. How it started and how we arrived to this point we are today now. So after that counter coup, then there was this hate for cash and kill for Igbo people. Don't forget that every part of the North at that time were all Igbos, as teachers, as lecturers, as businessmen, as pastors, head of churches, parasitos, just name it. I've said before, even the rank of the military, the command in the North were an Igbo person. Okay, so this is to tell you how Nigeria was mixed up those days. For those of you who were not born that time, you can still read this story. Anybody that says Gogo is not helpful is a liar. Gogo is very helpful because most of these things are things that I was not even born when it started. But after much research and questions and schools we go to, we get to know the facts, what is really going on in Nigeria. And I've come to conclusion today. I'll tell you why I concluded this. That the Igbo presidency has a long way, a long journey. Hold on. Then there becomes an attack. Mobs attack Igbo traders, killing unnecessarily in the North. Then Ojukwu said, no, all at that time Ojukwu was a colonel in the army. If not colonel, I did so at that time. So he said this is not acceptable by them. Then he needed to call all the Igbos back home and make a second thought of this whole issue on how to solve this problem, to declare the Republic of Biafra. Okay, so when Gowon heard these stories, they said, no, it has not come to this, my friend. We can put things together and iron it out. Come to Lagos, let's schedule a meeting and discuss. Ojukwu said, you come to the east. Because this time around, Ojukwu felt that if he go to Lagos, he may be arrested and be in prison and be shot for life. Okay, Gowon also too was afraid of the Igbos to come to the east, might also be assassinated or killed or overthrown. Then they fixed a neutral ground called Aburi, which was in Ghana. In Ghana, okay. I'm not here to start giving you videos of this, but just search it yourself if I'm lying what I'm telling you. They went on this Aburi conference. Aburi conference was, Ojukwu was well prepared. Don't forget, Ojukwu at the age of 22 is already a graduate from Cambridge. No, Oxford, yeah, Oxford. At 22, he was the youngest black person from Africa to attend that school in UK. At 15, he was already in the higher institution in UK. The father was one of the most richest person in Nigeria, in Africa even at that time. He was into banking, housing estate, housing, construction, business, import and export. Okay. Even when Ojukwu came back, the father gave him one of the best positions in his office. He refused. Okay, let us not go into details about that. Then they went to an Aburi conference, well prepared. They know what they want. When he called he proposed to go on for us to have peace in Nigeria. We want to have autonomy of our own region. We want to take care of our resources and pay tax to the central body in Lagos. We want also to use that same system in a military ranking, while the military pay more respect and more allegiance to the region. Okay, so Ojukwu just wanted Gowon, not knowing exactly the implications of what he was passing through that time. Don't forget our great Oba, who was not, may his soul rest in perfect peace, Akenzu at that time was a permanent federal secretary at that time. These people were intellectual. We were not allowed to go into the room where this agreement was reached and signed. But when it came back to Lagos, everything was held in Benin to review those agreements. I said, look, what are you doing, Gowon? You make your position useless as a central body or as a head of state. Don't allow these things to take place. Ojukwu already had a conclusion in his pocket, coming back home to celebrate on how the Igbos will now reunite themselves and start creating the eastern region, developing it themselves, having their resources straight in their hands to develop their region. But when they came back there, they disagreed. When they now called a meeting in Benin, Ojukwu refused to go to that meeting, knowing fully what they have decided to do. Okay, then he declared the Republic of Biafra. Change Nsukka, these schools in Nsukka, everything to University of Biafra. Check your YouTube, you'll see everything there. Okay, so Gowon quickly dissolved the regional bodies and created 12 states in Nigeria, and they maintained Midwestern states, which is now known as Bende State before it was now known as Edo and Delta now. And split some states I don't want to go details on how the Awolowo was against these people, how they bypass Awolowo and work with Akintola. It's just like the Nigerian community issues that is going on in the national level and the state level in my state here too. How people see that when you are difficult to deal with, they know you are very nice, okay? When they say that you are very difficult to deal with, you cannot be compromised. They go to somebody else that is easier to be compromised and have the same level with you to work with and makes you a little bit try to isolate you in the society. Okay, but anyway, you can cover the truth. It was always find its way, anytime, any day. Let's go forward. Now, why did I say Igbo has a long journey to presidency? Let's come back to the reality now. Now the Kanu started singing and shouting for secession for a very long time. I came here and I condemned some of the Igbos who just carry the flag along left and right and start making noise without adding forces or move towards their aims and objective and trust themselves within themselves. The creation of states in Nigeria, the Hausas knew what they were doing. Even when they created 36 states in the north remains one entity, one region. But in the south, we were divided. Ogun, particularly Ogun State, there that is very close to Lagos, are not in agreement with Lagos. Ogun shares the rotate governorship. There are 3 clans in Ogun. I've forgotten their names now. 3 clans in Ogun. They share and rotate governorship candidacy in Ogun. It's only Lagos. That is no man's land. Okay. Now, when the battle started in PDP, David, the one in Cross River that converted to PDP, APC, from PDP to APC, you understand me? All these people, they were all interested to become a governor. Almost about 12 Igbo origin were interested in being a president. Knowing fully well that by population, that democracy is by population, democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Okay. Now you use numbers in democracy. Okay. For God knows, I don't like Wike because of his arrogancy. But on this aspect of it, I'm in his side because of the way he was treated by the fellow Igbos. Although he said he's an Igbo. Anyway, he did the same thing to Peter Obi too. When he said Peter Obi is talking from theory, he don't know how to practice do things in practical. Now let me tell you one thing. Umai. Nigeria, see where the journey started making a mistake. This is the 6th time Atiku is declaring himself as a candidate in any political party, in all various political parties in Nigeria. Now, let me tell you the reason why Igbo has a long journey to go in the presidency. It's two ways. Either they leave Nigeria for good now, or they forget about presidency. That is the gospel truth. I'm not campaigning for secession in Nigeria, but that is the gospel truth. That's the reality. Just hold on. You both don't know the reason why APC have been postponing their inauguration, their conference to elect their candidate. They want to see the outcome of PDP, and they've seen it now that Atiku is now the presidency. Okay, obviously, if they bring Goodluck Jonathan out in APC, he's going to lose woefully, because Jonathan was not supposed to contest again any longer, because it is another way, a tactics for APC to take power back to the north again after 4 years. Because Jonathan cannot do more than 1 tenure in office. Hold on. Thank you for the love, my brother. I'm coming. I want to show you one thing that baffled me. The reason why I'm so grieved about all this old bullshit. Hold on. I will show you something that you will not believe. Allora, let's see. Take a look at this map. Take a look, everybody. Just see. Look at it. Look at the delegate of PDP, how the result came out. You see him? When I see him, Atiku got 371. Wike got 237. This man, Saraki, got 70. Umai got 38. Now, let's do the arithmetic. Let's just do the arithmetic. Very simple. Hold on. Let's do the arithmetic. If you times 38 to 237, sorry, plus 38 to 237, hold on. I want to be very sure. 238 plus 38 plus 237. 38. Hold on. 38 plus 237 equals to 275. He beat Atiku. Say he beat Atiku with just about four votes to get the candidacy of PDP. But Umahi knows quite well that it's not going to go nowhere. Okay, he decided to go in. See what Tambuwa did. You see what Tambuwa did? I think we say he knew he's going to do it, and they are aware that he's going to step down for him, and urge his supporters to vote for Tinubu. Tambuwa would have not gotten not less than 22 or 25. So if you remove that 25 from Atiku, Wike has already got the candidacy. So, my brothers and sisters, how do the Igbo move to the presidency? Is it by gun? No. You can't fight the whole Nigeria. You did it some years back. You fail. If you do it again, you will fail again. You know why? Because the best way for you to do is to work together as a team. There is no way an Igbo man can collaborate with another person and have peace, because you can't compare a fowl with a chicken. A fowl with how do they call it? An eagle. They are birds, but with different capacity and different potential. The houses in this kind of ground are like the eagles who see his prey 3 kilometers far from where he's staying. Who see the future more than the Igbos does. Money is not everything. Have you seen how they were sharing the money? Delegates who will not go buy a house now for Lekki. Let me say, now useless delegates. You don't get sense. Hold on. Because I don't say things without evidence. Hold on. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look at money. This is not fake. You see it? You see it? You see it? Now see money. This will not be saying a forge. This thing was filmed day before yesterday, before the election for delegates. You see, that bundle you are seeing at 1,000 is 1 million. That bundle you are seeing is swell up. We know once I touch bundle of 1,000, I will tell you how much it is. I don't need to count. We dey use size. We dey handle them, so we know what it means. In Europe, I've never handled such money like that. But in Naira, I've handled it. So I can tell you the sizes, the pieces that make it. You understand? So these are what was one. You can't have many points of sales. One full. These are the things, these are the few ones they have courage to show to you on media. This is to tell you, and we are saying a nation is already a failed nation, a failed state, and people has this kind of money. If Peter Obi, a man that is not even a millionaire compared to these backbones millionaires in Nigeria, the politicians in Nigeria, can fulfill 100 million form and say, look, let me go to Labour Union and contest as presidency. But he knew that in PDP, he might have lied to us and say, look, and he went to Downing Street for business issue, alone, strictly business issue. Do you see the Prime Minister following me outside to make any comment? No. Peter Obi, I've never lied to him, but he has lied in this aspect. That's saying, tell us that it's just on strictly on. Yes, they discuss business, trade, and everything with you, but they've told you to leave that place. It's going to stain you totally. It's better you contest in Labour Union, you lose gallantly, than to go and lose in a delegate that were being paid millions. Obi saw this money coming up. Obi, you know, go sleep for night. Obi can never give you a bribe of 10 million. That bundle, let me tell you, any of the delegates, when you say, you know, buy a house this time around, you say you will remain poor for life. As far as I'm concerned, outside this 10 million given to them for just to relax in the hotel, each and every delegate got nothing less than 15,000 dollars each. 15,000 each. Just watch. People will leave Nigeria because those who you know, although PDPO was very obvious, you can see that everybody we paid money to delivered for him. Where he got it wrong was those people who are supposed to vote for Tambuwa, who now gave their vote to Atiku. And those who are supposed to step down and support his brother when he knows that he's no more popular than Wike, that went and struggled for that 38 vote, wasted for nothing's sake. And Wike was not even doing this, he was always bragging, looking at his chest. Election is a game of number. I always say it even in my state here. You don't impose people on people. It is the best candidate and the most populous candidate that is supposed to be leading a union, a society, a state, a nation, in anywhere, anytime, any day. Because you know your people, they know you. If they don't know you, they don't vote for you. Okay? So, the long journey has started. Now, who is to blame? Watch out. In the APC, in the APC, they started with hunting those potential candidates who they know that can shake them a little bit, can make them not to get vote from the East. Okorocha, I didn't want to speak about that issue because he looked childish. It's not the first time Nigerians EFCC is busting houses and arresting people just like that. But if the shameful thing is that when a law enforcement agent knock on your door or a gate and say, look, you are needed in the station, no matter the situation where you are. If they are EFCC, you know them. You are just a senator. You are not under immunity. Immunity, sorry, I say immunity. Immunity that they cannot try you, arrest you, or whatever like that. You understand? So, you just open the door for them and walk with them to that place and stop this creation of sin you shown to us in Facebook. I am not in solidarity with neither you nor the EFCC. EFCC in short is one of the worst organs we ever created in Nigeria, because once a nation has an authority or organizations or a law enforcement agent that select the thieves that they are going to catch, it's just like when you go into the area, some area, you say, no, don't touch, you say that this one Pio's house or my very close friend. And bring the children went into house, kill her. Because you don't know the person who owns it. That is what EFCC are doing. For the both of them, I don't give a fuck about that. Now, Rochas is a problem. Amechi, 92 billion issue. The court has wiped it out. And he must be tried. Person when they go trial, now you go to contest again for this thing. Amechi is out now. 2 prominent Igbos are out. Who's Okalu? Now you will be the next target. They will target them, and narrow them to the one that is useless, and leave that former minister for education to be in power with them. They know that one will get 17 votes. These are 30s. Damn. The exact key people to watch out for in this race, in APC, Osibanjo, Tinubu. There are a lot of consultation going on today now for Tinubu to step down for Osibanjo. And let me tell you one thing. Let me make it clear today. If a Yoruba man comes out to be the candidate of APC, all the Yorubas will vote for that person. The 8 states in Yoruba land, let me call them Oduduwa, that's what they belong to. They will vote for Osibanjo or Tinubu. The dice has been thrown. But if Tinubu becomes the leader or candidate for APC, he's going to beat Atiku, hands down. But if it is Osinbajo, he cannot be able to convince most northern state governors to be loyal to him. So let's watch. If PDP is wise enough to bring out a very qualified candidate, which we know they're not going to do, they are trying to lobby Jonathan to become their candidate, so that they will back Goodluck, all the Northerners like Goodluck, because the Amajiri issues he did for them during his time. And Goodluck will have sympathy from the South, because it's from South. We'll be arguing for South presidency to come out in power. Okay. Now, sometimes when I stroll back to my telephone, sometimes things that I see here, I laugh. With all these menace, with all these issues that is going on around Nigeria, so few myopic, microscopic fools in Edo State will still be pointing guns at Obaseki as a problem of Nigeria, knowing fully well that things fall apart, that the center cannot hold. How can you blame a governor who is just in charge of not up to 1% of the resources of the whole nation. That is the problem. That he cannot do this, he cannot do that. I laugh. Wait first. Let me show you certain things. Hold on. This was a Yaya Bello wife who was giving out money to his domestic staff. Look at it. Look at that thing. See soldier they give out. They were happy. You see these fools? You see them? They were all happy. You see them? 2 million. You know I told you guys today say that bunch of money 1,000 now 1 million. Say that 2 give them also 2 million. Say 2 this one get 2 million. Count how many of them are in the house there. Don't forget this state we are talking about, and this Kogi, the minimum wage of 30,000 is not yet applicable in their state. They say that when they go pension, they collect that 30,000. They pay them 22,000, 23,000. Anybody from this state confirm it. Even in River State too, where we came from, the same thing. High rate of unemployment. Have you seen anybody come to the social media here to disgrace Wike? People started talking about Wike, flyover. No, the best when you get money take back cannot be the use to the fight flyover. You continue attacking Obaseki. Very soon, next year when I go campaign, he will be leaving power. Okay? So me want to see what you know want to do. Okay. Government. See, I should calculate how much I think I have done 93, 2007, 2011, 2015, 2019, 2023. Nigeria will be saying somebody dupe 92 billion. And we want to borrow 50 billion from China. Who will be fool? Hold on, I just said I want to show you here. Just 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let me show you something. I listened to this music the other day. I was laughing. Mona, listen to this thing first. Hold on. Listen. You hear? Huh? If you want to vote, I beg you use your brain. If you not use your brain, you go feel the pain. Liars, don't come. Politicians don't come. They say election don't they come. All the politicians say they want to rule again. If they will finish, now them they chop the game. For another 4 years, now we they feel the pain. They carry our money, take them overseas. While the pharmacists are dying of disease. If you want to vote, I beg you use your brain. If you not use your brain, you go feel the pain. You know why I play that music? Oh, I laugh. This man say Atiku is better than these people. DD, place a call to me and let people hear your voice and tell us the reasons why you say Atiku is better than these people. Which persons is Atiku better than? How did Atiku make his money? Have you read the history of Atiku? You know how he becomes who he is, when he becomes the port authority director, or somebody a custom officer, and that is where he made his money. Where did he start it? Do call now, my brother Didi. Just call. The number is on the screen there. The lines are open now for everybody to make a call if you want to make a call. While I stroll down and go further to show you some issues that you will not understand. Hold on. I want to give you some details. Babumaro, how far na market? I don't know be my topic today. I just ask you how market now how far. You know, I'm going to reach America. I will soon find out very soon. I will call the number later. May I see whether I do the America or see the Lagos. Small children. People call me. Who's calling me? Let me see. Usas UK. I didn't see the call, my brother. Let me call you. Hello.
Hello, my brother.
Yeah, I'm on live, right?
You're live. Hello.
Yeah, I'm on live. Are you aware?
Yeah, that's why I called you.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just calling in respect of Atiku, because our people in Africa, our brothers or Europe or wherever, they don't know what's going on in Africa, right?
Yeah.
Everybody keep accusing Obaseki saying it's the problem, right?
Yeah.
Everybody have to, till now, every morning you have to pray for Obaseki, say, what did the guy do for Benin? If not, Benin for Lagos. Now he can't change the starter code for Benin. If not him,
Yeah.
Oshomole for the armchair, they control Benin.
Yeah.
If not be this man, can't change everything. Oshomole have captured Benin before, right?
Yeah.
Now he put Obaseki there. Without, he say, I want there. Not supposed to do everybody like that. Now this guy can't change the narrative. We have to be, every morning we pray for this man, say, God do well for this man, say, come. Because Lagos will be like Benin. Benin will be like Lagos.
Yeah.
The guy took the code from Tinubu. Tinubu teach him work. But he can't put the wrong person, Obaseki. If not be this Obaseki, this Benin for Cherry, people for social media, they cause the man. They pray every morning for this man, say, I beg, now he can't do well. Obaseki have changed Benin, all the Agberos, right? He win 18 of local government.
Yeah.
Right? He was controlling everything in Benin. All the Agberos, all the, when they say land grabbing.
Yeah.
Now show me that make land grabbing the rape for Benin.
Yes.
Then all that chairman.
Yes.
You understand? Now put all that chairman, all the Aldi, all the
And they are not blaming Obaseki. You are not blaming Obaseki. Say he cannot do anything about it. And he.
Yes, because they are daft. They don't. If they go back to history, may they look history, right? Say this man like gonna change the thing, but he can't change everything in one this thing. People say, oh, they say flood they Benin, flood in England, flood everywhere for the world.
Yeah, I know they look at those ones as anything at all, my brother. They can always say,
So this people they don't say, oh, Atiku they come. Atiku is the problem for Nigeria. You understand?
Yeah.
If we
Hello? Oh. This caller, you just cut that caller off. You called direct. Hello?
Hello, Ogarito.
Next time you call with WhatsApp, please, okay?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
All right. Yeah. No problem. Go ahead.
I will do. The reason why I'm saying it, I'm not saying Atiku is the set.
Load the set you are listening for, okay?
Yeah, okay. I think my point is that the reason why I'm saying Atiku, I'm not saying Atiku is the set.
Yeah, okay.
Among the contestants today, since the prominent people cannot come up, because to win an election in Nigeria, you need to come up in a very viable political party. That is just the honest truth.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Are you going to compare Atiku with Tinubu? Or Osinbajo that was there for 8 years that could not do nothing? One thing I like about Atiku is a pan-Nigeria. He doesn't play with sentiment. Oh, you are this, you are that, you are not from the north. People like Okonjo Iweala, it was Atiku that discovered those people. We want somebody that can unify that country first of all before talking about development.
That can do what?
That can unify that country before talking about development.
Okay.
Nigeria is so divided today. What we should be thinking about now is to look for a prominent somebody from the east that will be Atiku's running mate, that will be accepted by the Igbos. Somebody like Soludo. Sometimes you can negotiate with other parties not because maybe they got base. Somebody that will be acceptable by the Igbos. So that is my point.
Okay.
Tinubu is a criminal. That is the honest truth.
Okay.
Osinbajo he will be there. Tinubu will still be controlling him.
That's
so
true.
Tell me, are you going to bring somebody like Lawan, somebody that whenever they just throw any beef from the presidency, no rejection, always accept. So we don't need people like that. It is better to have one man with one eye than to have a man that doesn't have eyes at all. Okay.
Can I throw some questions to you, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Do you remember that Atiku was once a vice president for 8 years with OBJ?
I do.
Why did they not be able to unite Nigeria for that 8 years?
No, but if you look at, if you do a comparison from what you said, if you do a comparison during OBJ time and now, Nigeria is not the same.
That's true.
My point is that as a politician, all politicians they steal money. We know that. But sometimes, even though when you steal, there should be sanity in the country. The hunger in Nigeria today is just too much. Okay, just imagine now when they were campaigning against Goodluck Jonathan cannot do this, Goodluck Jonathan cannot do that. Why are they not projecting him now? Somebody that they write off completely. So my point is that we need, first of all, a unifier. Somebody that can call the Igbo, all the situation that is going on today. You tell them, listen, let's forget about all these differences. Let's work together and fix this country.
Okay.
If there's no hunger in the land and the people from the south, if they are part of his government, all this rubbish will stop.
Do you know why I asked you that question? That the reason why I don't buy this idea much is that in Nigeria, as of 1963 or 63, we were just 58 million in Nigeria.
Okay.
58 million. And I feel Nigeria was more poorer in 1960 more than the way they are now. I will tell you, I'll give you reasons. In 1960 to 1975, you can barely count how many houses has black and white television in your area.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
But today, there's no house you cannot get plasma in Nigeria.
That's true.
But yet, we are thinking that we are living the worst moment at the time now. You know the reason?
Yeah.
The reason is that the population is increasing very fast. Technology is increasing very fast. Awareness has been to everywhere in Nigeria. The corruption that was exhibited in 1960 to 70, 75, you couldn't see it because you had no television to look at it. You couldn't see it because there was no smartphone to show you live. I show you the bundles of money that was being shared just now, Abi.
I did. I saw that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it was 1970. I can't get that video to show to you.
No.
What really made the Uzegu to strike that coup was because of corruption.
Yeah.
So the reason why I'm saying, I remember vividly in 1983, I was selling at Unibini Market. Okay. My mother was an import of Caroline rice, Shagari and stuff like that, Abakaleke and Ubiaja rice. I used to sell for my mother up to when I was in class 3 in secondary school. That was when Shagari rice was now raised to 40 kobo a cup. 40 kobo a cup, we're all mad in Nigeria.
That was so expensive.
It was expensive.
Yeah.
My first salary I got in 1986-87 when I was working at the EIE Egba was 200 naira. I was the highest paid shift work in Edo State at that time. The rest were paid 120, 130, 150. I was being given 200. I was given a house to stay in Egba. And yet I was okay with that amount. What am I trying to say in a nutshell is that the reason why I'm against article is that when someone is so desperate about position, you know he has an hidden agenda. He has a personal agenda that he's going to pursue. 60% is for his own personal reasons, while 40% is for the benefit of the nation. You know why I say so? Count how many leaders that has tried to become a president in the Western world that have tried it twice.
No, I understand, but we don't have to carry out our analysis like that. The reason why I'm saying is that Buhari contested 4 times before becoming president.
Yes, and you can see the result now. You can see the result now.
I will tell you the result of Buhari. If you want me to speak about Buhari.
Why not? Go ahead. Nobody's online. Buhari, if anybody's online, I will cut you, but nobody's online yet.
Buhari as an individual is not a corrupt person.
Okay.
Buhari as an individual is not a corrupt person.
Okay.
But do you know the kind of person we are looking for? The kind of person we are looking for, because if you look presidency, you are more or less like a project manager.
Yeah.
You might not be the best in all the field, but the ability for you to be able to bring people along that can work with you and fix the country, that will make you a good president. People will always emphasize on to say, oh, this person is going to do wonder, this person is going to do wonder. They end up failing us. Someone like Atiku will just write off now, oh, the man is a criminal, he has done this, he has done that. He might come to surprise us. Atiku is a businessman. I'm not saying he's a saint, but my point is that there are some certain things that is going on in Nigeria today that Buhari is not even aware. If you want to know, whenever they have this live interview with him, you ask Buhari one question, he will be saying something different.
That one is a poor understanding of English language.
No, it's not. No, I don't think it's. That does not have. It looks like somebody that's got dementia. That doesn't have. It doesn't have anything that's poor English. If somebody says something that I don't understand, I can have to tell you to please. Can you say that again to understand what you actually say? My point is that the way I say article, I'm not saying it's a sense. First of all, he have to try as much as possible to reconcile everybody back to the party.
But let me just give you this advice.
If you could just allow me to land on this.
Yeah, okay.
I want him to do what he did before. He needs to get a prominent Igbo person. Let them know the gospel truth. That the reason why, if an Igbo man, for instance now, should have been elected yesterday, they will not vote for him. That is the honest truth. They will not vote for him. So a situation whereby if he can look for a prominent Igbo person, whether a man or woman, people like Okonjo Iweala, Ezekiel Sele, the former Central Bank of Nigeria, that man, what's his name? I forgot his name now. If you can get somebody like that, speak to them to listen. Everybody's going to be inclusive. I tell you, if he win, Atiku will start. He will hit the ground running. Not all these criminals. But he does not know what is going on. There's a difference between passion and action. You might have a mind to fix your country, but you might not know how to do it. So you tell me today, that's why I'm asking that question. Among the people in APC today, who can you compare with Atiku? It's a very simple question.
Yes, I would not be able to answer that question anymore because Peter Obi has left.
No, this is not there anymore. He can't win with that party that he went to. It's not possible.
No, you don't understand me. You say who will have? Can I compare with Atiku? I said I would have used Peter Obi far better qualified.
It's not there now. It's not there.
That's what I'm saying. Even as we are still talking to Umai is even better than Atiku.
Who's that?
Umai, the one that got last. The two play. Even Saraki is even more better than Atiku.
No, I'm not. No. It seems.
But as for population, no, I get what you are saying. Population we are talking about. Somebody who can get the vote of all Nigerians.
Yes.
Yeah, who commands respect in Nigeria more than nobody here. Nobody, you are correct.
No criminal record.
No. For criminal record, Atiku has a criminal record.
No, they won't dare. I know what I'm saying. They won't even dare that. They won't dare that.
I know now. You just ask a question. You say without criminal record.
My point is that in any country.
Yeah.
This is my point. In any country, before you said it before even the program. Before you win, that Nigeria is a very diverse country.
Yes.
You need a prominent person. You know what I mean?
Popular person.
And a popular person with a better. You must also have a structure. No matter how good you are, if you go and contest in a party that the people does not even know, you will never win an election. That is just the honest truth.
That's true.
America.
That's true.
But my point is that the deal has been done. We don't need to take time back again.
No. My point today is that I'm not trying to take time back. My point today is just to tell you that the Igbo has a long journey to presidency. Okay.
No, I'm not even looking Igbo to get presidency for that because the truth is that the Northern doesn't trust them. That is just the honest truth.
It's okay. Thank you very much for the call. God bless you.
Welcome.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. Quickly, give me just a few minutes. Let me check who's at the door. So my door. Oh my God. Today is Sunday. Hello? Why did you make it then? I'm on live. 2 minutes, I'm coming to pick your call. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Good morning. Happy Sunday.
Good morning. Happy Sunday to you.
Mr. Frank, right?
Yeah, you're very correct.
You want to contribute, sir?
I want to contribute.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Yes, I listened to the last caller.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I want to say is, first of all, I want the last caller to understand that all what is projecting about Heathrow,
Yeah.
people did more than that during Buhari.
Yeah.
When Buhari came forward, is Mr. Integrity. He has done this and that. Our people were so short-sighted and so blind. Today, somebody is talking about Atiku unifying the nation. For me, that is a slap
Go inside.
on the faces of people who are intelligent
Okay. Back the door
and
well,
people
okay.
who are enlightened. I will tell you what I mean by that.
Okay.
You see, our people, we are very good at praise singing for people. Maybe because Atiku married different tribes, will that automatically making somebody who unify Nigeria?
No.
This is Atiku. Let me just quickly remind the last caller. This Atiku a few weeks ago, when Deborah was murdered in Sokoto, Atiku's media aide came on board quickly on the social media to do what? To
condemn it.
That killing. What did Atiku do?
He deleted the message.
He deleted and sacked the media aide. That he can, after seeing the comment from Muslims from the north, saying you've lost our vote for you to talk against our religion, against the killing. These are the kind of people my own Benin brothers, my Southerners will come forward and be fighting for and be projecting as somebody who will unify the country. You see, this little indices. You see, let me tell you the difference between advanced nations, advanced society like abroad, and Africans and black minds. Let me tell you, we are in advanced country. See, little mistakes like this, we call them mistakes. The advanced society pick it up against you when it comes to politics because that alone, it might be very little. You might do 99% thing good, only 1% little. The advanced country will pick it up because that's really what, as little as that, they will not just use blankets to cover it. They'll pick it up. But in our own black society, we will be looking at 2%, 1% of good, whereas 98% is bad. And you say our people coming up forward to be defending that what is indefensible. It is pathetic. It is appalling. It shows how black minds reason. Okay, I just want to say because he was talking, I see he sounds like somebody educated, enlightened, but what is coming out from his mouth are some of the reasons why we remain in this situation in Nigeria. When people come forward, look at Emmanuel Google this morning. I saw on his page, I was this morning or yesterday. He wrote, Tinubu is the president. What a disgraceful element. You see, when you look at that's why when we look at the value of education in Nigeria, they just go to school in Nigeria, but the value and the quality is not there. They go there to say, I can speak English, I'm educated. It is completely abashing, so embarrassing. The point is this. What happened? Let me tell you all the greatness, all these great countries. How did they get it right? They get it right by thinking differently. If you begin to do the same thing, same way repeatedly, and you're expecting a different result, that person must have mental problems.
That's true.
We are doing the same thing we did with Jonathan. The thing we did with Buhari.
Yeah.
We are not doing it again for Atiku or Tinubu. We are sick in the head. What we need to do, if you look at the history of advanced countries, they shifted from the paradigm. They shifted from the normal. This is the normal. No, this is not happening. We shifted. He's talking about the platform, PDP. But for goodness sake, I want to ask a question. Does our vote count?
No.
If it does count at all, what business would anybody get to do with APC and PDP in the first place?
Okay, just to cut you, Mr. Frank, hold on to a little bit. Because my friend is here asking this question again. He said, I'm not saying Atiku is perfect or good enough, but give me a better candidate in PDP right now. A name.
It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be PDP. Who says PDP?
No. We are talking about, no. Hold on, Frank, hold on.
If Atiku is, I'm coming, no. If I understand this question, I'm just ready. If Atiku is let me, for example, say Atiku is the best in PDP, for example.
Yeah.
Let's say Tinubu is the best in APC. You and me, who are the commoners, who are Nigerians who are going to vote, we already know, even if it is the best for them, we already know they are no best for the country. Is there anything telling everybody that you must vote any of these parties? Are there no other parties? Are there no other human beings? That's why I ask the question, if our votes really count, and I know Nigeria, majority of us are not educated, not enlightened, I agree. What I'm concerned about, I'm never concerned about the idea of those people who go to school. If they talk anyhow, I'll just pass, I will not talk anything. But where I get the pain is the people who are educated, enlightened, or living abroad, start to talking like people who are back home who have not seen civilization. That is why I get sick. Do you understand? We are supposed to be in a different class entirely. That when our people who are backward at home talking to us, when we are talking, they see us, our views, they will be marveling. So, Tutu, you've moved forward, you've seen difference in life. Our own way of understanding, reasoning, contribution, talking should be completely different. We should be saying that, no, because who is Atiku and Tinubu in the first place? Let me tell you, these two people we mentioned, let me just quickly a little background.
But you'll be very brief, be very brief what we're about, because the other people online.
Okay, sorry, yes. Atiku was the head of economic committee under so the constitution agrees that Vice President is the head of the economy. Yeah. That is the position of the constitution. So even when the economy is failing right now, under Buhari, everybody who Oshibajo responsible is the head of economy because the president does not do any policy or anything concerning economy. Atiku is given that credit. Agreed, nobody is disputing that under Buhari, Obasanjo, he brought those brains like Ngos and the rest of the country, the head of the economy, and the thing flourished. Nobody is disputing that. That does not, I will not say any person that is 100% negative or terrible. There must be pros and this on your side, which he has done. Everybody congratulated that. But that does not make him the messiah that will solve our problem. Our problem is so massive. Let me tell you part of our problem, where we are all missing. Our problem is because...
if I give you time to be explaining each of these characters, it will take a long time. Just one simple question, sir. Just one simple question before you leave. Give us, separate this. There are two parties now, APC, the major parties we know, APC and PDP. Yes. Now they did a election yesterday for their representative to be their presidential candidate.
Yes.
Atiku. If not Atiku, give us a name that you're supposed to have seized that was far better off than Atiku in PDP. That's all. So we'll close the issue.
No, are you saying in PDP?
Yes.
It doesn't have to be PDP.
You don't understand me. My brother, I just listen. I am the one asking you questions, okay? I gave you the condition of answering my question. I say, look, forget about APC now. Because they've not done their nomination. Okay? The one they did yesterday, tell us the person who's supposed to have emerged in that party, if not Atiku.
Okay, I get your point now. The question is, for those who contested, among themselves yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, you're talking about in the midst of the war.
Umai, Saraki, Wike, and Atiku. Give me.
My brother, you are very correct. If we look at all of them,
nobody, right? That means that nobody concord.
Nobody, my brother, nobody.
That's all. That is what he wants to hear. That is what he wants to hear from you.
I'll get your question.
All right. So please let me take your other call, please. Thank you very much, Frank, for calling. All right. I see you. Don't worry. There's no pasha here. Get back to everybody. Okay. 2 minutes. I see you. You call. Okay. 5 minutes ago. Okay. 49. I will call you back from Jenny. I'll call you back immediately. Okay. Don't worry. Let's see this guy. I'll be leaving very soon. Less than 30 minutes. Hello? Okay. Let's talk to my friend in Germany. Let's talk to my friend in Germany so that I will know what it's all about. No, I saw something just now here. My friend in Germany. Okay. Oh, no. Sorry. What am I doing? Hold on. 2 minutes. Echo. Okay. I made a mistake before. Please forgive me. Okay. All right. Let's see whether he's still there with us. Because the point is that every Nigerian of those always like to kill ourselves in social media. Hello?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, can you call me on WhatsApp?
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So, everybody starts attacking Obaseki in Benin when we have a bigger problem that is facing the whole nation. Because don't forget that I've always been saying it, that there is no magic you can do. Nobody can save Nigeria from this shambles we are today now, this limbo state we are living now in Nigeria. Because the system does not allow Nigeria to expand and develop. The system is not competitive in Nigeria. This is what we're supposed to get into our forehead. Okay. This man has called again. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, my
Yeah,
brother.
morning.
Good morning. You calling from
morning.
Dublin?
No, I'm calling from Finland.
Okay, Finland. Okay, sorry. I made a mistake. Go ahead. Your name, please.
Yes, I have been listening to your program since, and
Yeah.
it's quite interesting.
Thank you.
And I just want to make my own little contribution.
Yeah.
You know, we Nigerians, we always focus on PDP, APC. You know, and we have tried these two political parties. They have failed us woefully.
Woefully, yeah.
You know, so my own contribution or my own advice would be at least people like you that have at least this platform. Let's channel our to another party, to another. In fact, let's forget about party this time.
Individual.
Exactly. Let's focus on individual. Let's leave party out of this because these political parties, they have failed us woefully.
Okay.
You know, let's focus on political parties. Let's focus on individuals. Let's look for competent person that can at least take us out of this quagmire that we are right now.
It's a quagmire.
Nigeria is drifting. Because Nigeria is drifting. And I don't know if we continue like this because now PDP, watching PDP now pick Atiku as their candidate, and obviously Atiku has been running since 1992.
Yeah.
You know, so and all these things, all those resources that he has been putting in for the to make sure he got the presidency. He's not gonna just fold his hands and let everything go. He's gonna make sure he recovered everything.
All this money back.
Exactly. It's going to make sure he recover all this money back. Just like what Buhari did now. Like what the former caller said. He said Buhari is not corrupt in person. Fine, is not corrupt in person. But everybody around him, they are all corrupt.
That's true. Thank you very much, my brother.
You understand?
Yeah.
So let's focus on individual. Let's forget about party.
What's your name, please? What's your name, please? Let me get. What's your name?
My name is Kelvin.
Okay, I will store your number and call you. This one you just said that is a very good idea. Let me store your number and pick up that person's call. I will give you a call back later, okay?
Thank you very much.
All
I
right.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now. What's your name, please?
I'm Kelly from Germany.
Kelly from Jenny. Okay. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah.
You want to contribute?
Yes, first and foremost, I want to appreciate you for bringing conversations like this.
Thank you very much.
It shows that you are doing a lot to better the lots of Nigerians. You know, the issue that you raised today, you raised a very fundamental point,
Yep.
which people are trying to ignore. And you stated that Nigeria is close to a boiling point.
Seriously?
The issue of development cannot come up when the country is burning.
It's not possible. Nobody want to invest.
What people must look at is the effect of having the Northerners for another 8 years. Then when you also look at the agitations of people who want to break away, you begin to wonder what Nigerians are really putting their hands into.
Time bomb. Please don't call me on direct. Call me on WhatsApp, please. Go ahead, my brother.
So, it's true that young people should be allowed to have a shot at governance.
Yeah.
Look at what Showore made out of his party. Do they even have a councillor anywhere?
No.
Do they have houses of assembly members anywhere?
No.
How many local government chairmen do they have?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. If you have the best ideas in the world, on what platform? How do you actualize it? The young people have not been able to come together to answer the question of which platform do we run on. Look at what the Northerners did yesterday. I've always told people Atiku will pick that ticket.
Tambuwa, change the story. Change the story.
Tambuwa gave them an uppercut, and that ended the game.
Yes.
So, if we are talking about Tinubu, leadership is not all about running in the stadium and all of that. I appreciate Osibanjo. He's very, very intelligent. But the problem is, has he the political will to effect changes? Good luck got it on a platter of gold. He messed it up. And that's what we are suffering today.
Thank you.
That's what we are suffering today.
Yeah, you know why? Let me just add just an inch to that one of good luck. I have one principle in Nigeria that no politician in Nigeria, if you bring Jesus Christ to Nigeria, they will corrupt him, or you cannot be able to move with the system we have in Nigeria. One. Secondly, Goodluck failed because he was loyal to everybody in Nigeria that are bigger than him. And the presidency is supposed to be bigger than any other person in any nation you are. Okay, that is the only, you see, that's the reason why Buhari, they fear him. Everybody fear him in Nigeria. But only OPJ can talk to Buhari the way he likes.
Yes.
Go and watch it. Have you seen anybody throw out any hat to him like that in the But Goodluck era, a class teacher in his own party can even insult him. He kneels down for everybody.
Of course.
That was why he failed. He failed woefully.
Of course.
Thank you very much. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me just land on my thoughts, sir.
Yeah.
What we are looking at today is, with a very strong article from the North, there was no other person who would have won that ticket yesterday.
No way.
And we as Southerners, owing to the fact that we are going through hell today, do not want another 8 years of captivity. We must think about having a very strong Southern candidate who can defeat Atiku. And when you bring in a Jonathan, he's only going to be there for 4 years.
4 years.
And we know what we are going to suffer during and after that period. So, we must rally around Tinubu. Well, this is not only the only reason why I like Tinubu. Well, the system in Nigeria make politicians to be very, very corrupt. Look at the way monies were being shared yesterday. So, very soon, a new occupation will be established in Nigeria called delegacy. You know, delegates can now have a very new job title, which people can engage into and make money.
Let me just add to this. Let me add this one to it, my brother. I told you guys just now that all the delegates that came yesterday, if they don't buy house from their state, they be mumu. I'm telling you.
Let me tell you something, sir. On official reports said yesterday, Atiku gave out $50,000. Wike gave out $30,000. Then Saraki and others gave out $20,000.
Cash. Individual of 1,300 delegates.
Yes. No delegate who didn't go home yesterday with over 50,000 US dollars. 18
million naira is what you need to quota 1 kilometer in Nigeria.
Want to take that country?
I beg you.
These people are power thirsty. They just want to be there.
Oh, God bless you. I've said it before too.
Somebody that can rise up and look at the North head on and say, let's restructure this country. This is not working. We can't continue like this.
My brother, you see one thing, what you're supposed to understand is that this same mentality that they have in Nigeria, we have people here to have that same mentality. They don't care. They don't want you to be there, but they don't even care to put a blind man there. Just because they have personal interest about, they have personal, maybe do I call it hatred or jealousy or envy against you, they will sponsor a blind man to be there, and from their house will be controlling the blind man. The same suffering we are suffering in Nigeria, we suffer it here in abroad here too. Look at our associations. It's a family meeting. It is not an association. The same thing applies in Nigeria too. They know the truth, but they will not say it because they don't want you to be there For personal reasons, not because you are not qualified, not because you are not better than them. That is what is going on.
That is very true, sir. That is why I've always asked people. That is why I've always asked people. If Tinubu were to be a Northerners, would they have projected him to govern Nigeria? And the answer is yes.
Why not?
Then what is wrong with the South who don't have a better alternative to look into the Northerners head on and say, let's restructure this country? You need political will to do this.
It's not going to be possible. Go and mark it. In less than 10 years to come, if Nigeria's situation gets worse than this, the Northerners are the first persons to call for secession from Nigeria. When there's no longer oil to drill in Delta, in Bayelsa, in Rivers, in Edo, in Ondo, they will call for secession. I tell you the truth, go and mark it. Because all of us are all making noise every day now in the South, but we are not united. You see, I told you Wike shot his leg by himself. That vote, Wike could have won that nomination.
What did the Manuel who don't come out to even do? If the Southerners were really serious, why not present a sole candidate to?
Do you know why Umahi did not stay down for Wike? Eh? When Umahi decamp, no, sorry, not Umahi, this man, the other guy at the camp, Wike has always been the man that is always in power, talking. Even when he went to Anambra, a state ruled by Peter Obi before, he condemned Obi.
It's very disrespectful of Wike.
Condemn Obi. So when he was also saying nonsense against Shaibu in Edo State, when I said he shouldn't speak like that as a governor, people were saying Wike say the truth. Obaseki, I was very sure Edo would not give him one single vote. The reason why Southerners are always like that, they are not loyal to each other. If I show you picture where we can kneel down, I was greeting with Peter Obi 16 years ago.
I'll do it. I'll do it for
Today is now insulting him because he has made millions. And he's going to go to prison. He'll go and mark what I tell you today too. Because the highest boss, this man bought for the campaign. Who is that?
Yeah, I saw all of them.
You saw all the boss, Abi?
These printers, they are very expensive.
So,
even here in Germany,
where did we get that money from? Not the reverse money. Okay, more would they wait now? Rocha's not inside prison now. Huh?
Richard is enjoying.
Okay.
So I have a question.
Go ahead before we leave, please. My time is going off. Go ahead.
How, based on your experience, you are very, very vast when it comes to recollecting what happened many years ago.
Yes.
You know, when many people were still very, very young.
Yeah.
Based on your own experience, what do we need to do as a South, as a core block, the South, to wrestle power?
You see,
not because as it stands today, the power is with them.
yes.
What would you advise?
I will just tell you briefly. You see, it is the courage, the will to make change. Okay. Nigeria, in Nigeria, we have 363 ethnic groups, tribes. 363 tribes. So it's impracticable for us to have our own nation individually. All they need to do, the greatest mistake they did because just to punish, to reduce the power of the region was when they created 12 states in Nigeria. Let me tell you how they made a mistake. The only way we can be able to solve Nigeria's situation and problem, people will not be dying in campaigning, is to go back to the regional level. The northern region, the western region, the midwestern region, and the eastern region. Every region
basically to restructure the country back to regionality.
Regionality, yeah, because in Italy where I live here, the reason why you see other regions springing more better than other regions is because they practice regional level issues. They have the central government. Yes, yes. You see, my region, Emilia Romagna, is the third richest in the whole Italy. I can boast of it. After Milano and those, second in short. After
okay, let me say Lombardia, Veneto, Dell'Emilia Romagna. We are the third, even not the second. In my city here, you can spend even 2 months, 2 years in looking for one room to patch up with somebody in one room. You won't get. You know why? Because the job opportunity here is much far better than the rest of people.
There are opportunities.
Opportunity because they pay tax, everything is regular here. You
competition.
You are fine, you pay it. The laws works out here regularly. There's competition. You can be able to get anything you want in this place here. Okay? But in other region, people still sell cigarettes in the street without paying tax. People still sell corn in the street without paying tax. People still put dustbins outside. Waste product that's supposed to be kept in a place, they will just take money from you and keep it in the street. Corruptions. They bury chemicals into farmlands. Okay? You understand? Bury chemicals into farmlands. So this is the reason why people from the north, from the south, come to the north here in my place to look for a job. You can get a job in 3 months. You can't get a house for 2 years. In my place here. So it's corruption. The first thing we need to do is to go back to regional level. I'll tell you how it was working in the regional level that time. The granite pyramid we were here that time, Nigeria was the highest exporter of granite, which granite oil is one of the best oil, natural oil you can get worldwide. That's one.
Yes.
In the West, cocoa money, now they build that 18-story building with Ibadan. We were far better than Ivory Coast in exportation of cocoa. Okay. Then in the Midwest, which is Bende, we were good in exporting timber and rubber, palm oil. Do you know that Malaysia came to NIFO? I was in school. Malaysia came to NIFO 80s year. I was in school. When Malaysia came, when we went there to go and do this, normal when you travel to the excursion in NIFO, those are the kind of, we saw Malaysians schooling in NIFO courses on how to breed palm oil. Today, Malaysia is the highest exporter of palm oil in the world. Nigeria has been reduced to shambles. Okay, Okomu is private. Even NIFO have been privatized. Then, let's go to the East. The East was known for coal production. Oil not did that time, oh.
No. They were burning coals for energy.
5,000 naira gave me $200 when I was traveling. 5,000 naira. My uncle, may his soul rest in peace, Engineer Mayawo. I remember vividly during the time we went to go and welcome him in the airport. You don't go to Lagos to go to America or London. You fly from Benin Airport. When this issue were based on region, everybody want to make your city. When they divide, see, when somebody father get money where, if they divide the property to all the children, everybody now know his own property and take care of it very well. Abi? That is how it functions.
Yeah, that's true.
That's functions. So
I agree very well with you.
that is the first key to make Nigeria stand straight.
Stands today with a strong article from the north.
No, I think we cannot. Let me tell you what will happen now. When Buhari was coming, my brother, I contributed 50 euros to a Buhari campaign from here in Italy here, believing that he was an action man. That when he was in power during Idiagban's time, he brought in discipline to Nigeria. He brought a lot of reforms to Nigeria, and he was very, somebody who was very straight and very straightforward. Nigeria needs people who are very straight, which is not corrupt, highly corrupt. But people like Wole Soyinka told us that it's even better to continue with Goodluck than to put in Buhari. I did not believe it. Because these Muslim people, no matter how they are so loyal to their religion, they are so subjective to their people, they are so direct, they are not like us.
You saw what article did when he deleted his tweet.
Yeah, you know why he did it? If you stone Atiku son to death in Sokoto, Atiku cannot do anything.
So is that the person that will unify Nigeria?
But if you stone anybody's big man children in Benin to death, you will die with him, with that person. The politics does not work in the north within themselves. So all what I are doing, the only person I supported before in this whole campaign was Peter Obi. Our national levels.
There's no way he can win from Labour Party.
But don't rule it out. Don't rule it out, But if Nigeria really want to wake up this time around, if the youth, because with my study, 59% Nigerian population that has voters card between the age of 18 years to 39 years old are 59%.
Yes.
From 40 years to 65%, 65 years of age are close to even 30%. Only 25% are above 70 years in Nigeria. So why can't we change the narratives? If we over here in diaspora has agreed to come together as one, because anytime we start to form issues like this, people start breaking out from different groups. Everybody want to be a president on his group. Everybody want to be a leader on his group. Yes, that's the truth, my brother.
This side where you go, so is a very critical aspect.
That's the truth, my brother. You're going to hear me many show. Igbo show, Nenemi show, Nenemi broadcast. Everyone want to be a leader. Do you see what Anamenigo did in Benin?
No, excuse me, sir. Let me just lay a point here. This is what I tell Nigerians in diaspora. People clamor and say Nigeria is bad, Buhari, this and that. And I ask the question, is Buhari also the person who is leading us here in our various countries, from Italy, Germany, Spain, and whatever? Why is it that black people cannot come together for a common cause without fighting over leadership? You know, so I've always queried this, but it's a very, very deep-rooted topic. So if we go there today,
no. You see, my brother, let me give you one small instance. In the city I live in, this place here, laws are turned upside down to favor one person or the other, just because the person they don't want to be there. If they don't want to see you there, they will change the laws overnight. Not even recognize laws. They bring out fools from the grave. Even in my city here, they wake up dead people to add to their ideas. This is what happened. On national levels too, they do it too. Ordinary meeting, I tell you so, you will see special interest that they cannot lead them to second step in any way at all. You will see people that don't even know why they are there. They sit in a hall, they don't even know why they are in the hall. They don't even know the main objective why they are there. But they just want to be there for the sake to add one number to another to make the person that is supposed to be there not to be there. So when they start crying, they're just crying. It's a long walk to presidency. The only solution for Igbos to be having rest of mind and to be meaningful to their life is to leave Nigeria. After 2023, go and mark it. If he had looked then 2023, he's going back to the Yorubas. If I think he wins this presidency, the next president is from Yoruba, whether blind or seeing or deaf or dumb.
that is true.
Check it, all the union we have here. All the union we have here. When it
comes to the Igbos.
Okay. Why are we not having the right to vote, my brother? Diaspora, even though they did not change the system in Nigeria by regional government in Nigeria, why they don't allow us to vote for abroad? Now they will come know whether we get those who have competency in overseas or not. Now they will know those who matters in abroad. Now they will know whether you can bribe or you cannot bribe. Because Nigerians know that Nigeria's overseas now are close to 10 million.
Can I just emphasize on something here, sir?
Yeah.
If Nigerians...
Vivian, you can call after this call now before I leave, okay?
Yeah, 10 million really want to vote.
Yeah.
We all have to, first of all, come together in our various countries. We can sponsor an individual bill and send it through any of our representatives or send it directly to Parliament. And if this bill is forwarded to the Parliament and the public hearing is hard, they cannot deny us from having it, because they know if they do, we will revolt and protest in various countries around the world, which will bring shame to the government. But the lack of unity of Nigerians in diaspora is also part of what is drawing us back. This is my own opinion about it.
You know what, if they don't allow you the right to vote, a letter was written. I remember
in the Nigerian community in Italy here some years back during the time of Faraday, I guess so after Engineer Barry as the national president, there was issues concerning even these nationalities those days to become an Italian citizen. You remember those days that they used to go to your house to come and check on you with a lawyer, right? You know, the battles took place in Italy here. Today, every Nigerians are enjoying it worldwide. Okay. Then, second one again, this letter was written. This man, Lawan, sent out the bill. A bill was sent to them to grant us rights to vote in overseas in diaspora. And even in their campaign, the youth campaign at the National Stadium in APC, it was also mentioned by the welfare officer of the National Union in Italy here too, in Abuja, that they need to give us right to vote. Okay. Let me just tell you now, there's a proposal, referendum in Italy that is coming up on the 12th, I guess, so this month, about that was proposed by Savini in my state, in my country here. All Nigerians that are Italian citizens that left this place here to UK, to Germany, to any part of the world, receive their voting card already at home in England.
Wherever they are.
In England already, some of them called me and said, look, hey, Paito, what is the meaning of this voting? Okay, they said because it's long, some of them it's long they left and they didn't listen to the discussion, they didn't even know what was going on. I explained and even copied the link to some of them to check and get to know what to vote for. Okay. But if Nigeria is like that, 10 million can change votes in Edo State. 10 million can change votes in any state. Why not?
The remittances from the diaspora to Nigeria is so huge.
They know that. They know. If not because of us, my brother, dollar, and naira would have been up to. If we don't reach 1 million, we are not changing. Sorry, 1,000 to $1. If we don't reach, the only thing Nigeria export is that we that brought euro dollars to Nigeria. Now because they change euro to 600. If we know they here, they probably change that from 1,005 to $1 to €1. Let me tell you.
Of course.
Because Nigeria, with 200 million population, our export is not up to 30%. We import 70% of up to 250 tomorrow. Do you understand Nigeria import wheat? What do they do bread?
Nigeria is totally import.
I was discussing with one Russian man some days ago, one lady, my Kenyan lady businesswoman in this place, they were telling me that if I can be able to connect her to this man to Nigeria, I know we have wheat plants in Nigeria. Not knowing that we are also even importing that the one we have in Nigeria is not enough for us to eat. And we have vast of land. Small countries. I told this my husband not to call me on sorry, my brother, sorry. Please don't call me direct, call me on WhatsApp. Okay. So Nigeria still import wheat.
Go to the market to Nigeria.
We import fertilizer.
They want to identify with
Fertilizer. Let me leave you, my brother. Let me just pick this guy's phone immediately before I leave, okay? Brother Frank, be very brief. Just a minute, please. I'm leaving. Hello?
Yeah. I'm going to make very brief for you. Because it's a very short one. I heard what you were saying.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And I wanted to quick throw light here. You see, part of our frustration where we are unable to make success is what I've been saying every time we're online. It's our orientation. You talk about Nigerians fighting to hold position. The point is this. Many of these people you are talking about, they are not exposed. They are not educated.
Not exposed, not educated. Good statement.
So that is the thing. That's what did you see what Obi did?
Yeah.
You see when somebody is enlightened, you see, he is able to say, look, I drop this, I leave. These are the things you see in the minds of people who are exposed. It's not just power, kill yourself, I want to hold position.
Yeah.
We don't have that among our Nigerians abroad. That we need to know first. So the major task we need to actually do, my brother, you will not believe this, is campaigning to help open our people's mind of consciousness. Our people are behind. They prefer to, you see, you are discussing this now. This is talking about the future of ourselves and our children. They prefer to...
Atube, my number is there, please. Sorry, bro Frank. Atube, my number is there on the wall. Scroll it down, you see my number there. Somebody should write number for this guy. Go ahead.
Okay. They prefer to be on the line of saga to watch, than to come to what...
Gossipers, yes. Yes.
This is what I'm saying. They are not exposed. Then now, back to this last question. This is one of the reasons I called. When you're talking about asking us in diaspora to vote. right? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes. Let me explain this part of the reason.
But please, I told you 1 minute just now, Frank.
Yeah,
People are online.
This is very important. This is very important. I was part of the team that I worked on this project with Abike, Abike Dabiri in the National Assembly.
Yeah.
I was part of the team 98, 97 Nigerian Association. Part of our biggest problem is not that they don't want to do it. Obasanjo put that in place so that we're able to do it. Obasanjo introduced what they call NIDWE. I don't know if you've seen NIDWE.
Yeah.
National.
Naido.
We call it anywhere, NIDWE.
Yeah, Naido. I'm a member of Naido, yeah.
I am too. So the point is, let me tell you what happened then. We have what a stumbling block. Many Nigerians and most Nigerians in abroad are not registered. What I mean by they are illegal.
Yeah.
So you cannot recognize them as Nigerian citizens because many of them cannot go to the embassy and say I'm a Nigerian, so they cannot have the right to vote. Many of them, because of at the row level, they cannot associate with Nigerian embassy until they have documents. So that was the first stumbling block. The second stumbling block was the countries that use that do not have what they call it dual citizenship. We had a problem when we went to Vienna in Austria. We tried to persuade the government of Austria to change their citizenship to dual so that Nigerians in Austria can have both. They said no. So Nigerians who are Austrian citizens in Austria, they cannot vote under this law we are talking about. We tried to put everything. We saw the same case in Netherlands, in Holland. So these are some of the, if we decide to do it, the Nigerians that will be qualified to vote in the whole abroad will not up to 5% or 2%.
No. Frank. No, Frank, hold on. 2 minutes, please, sir. 2 minutes.
Yeah.
The only countries that is doing this thing is Austria, Germany. Okay. Holland is not doing it. I have a sister. Hold on now, yeah. Holland accepted dual citizenship, okay. No. You know, hello. My sister live in Holland. The one I see not direct, and she has a Holland passport. Okay, in Italy it's accepted, in Dublin it's accepted, in Germany no. Germany changed it. Only Austria and Germany that I know. Germany changed their own 10 years or 15 years, 10 years, 15 years ago. Canada accepted it, Japan accepted it, America accepted it. So we still have a lot of numbers. We still have a lot of only Nigerians in London is up to 1 million.
Many of the Nigerians in these countries you mentioned that have not regularized their stay, which means they don't have documents yet, cannot go under the name.
No, you are caught. You see, let me tell you one thing,
to do is to get a database.
No, hold on. That was I want to tell you now.
Okay.
In my city, in Italy, here, the Nigerian embassy has a database where you can register yourself in the Nigerian embassy online. I think a time will come now. I'm just waiting for the ambassador to go and bury his father when he comes back. We'll place him on a live video on YouTube and questions him to Nigerians to be enlightened exactly.
I agree, but we're talking about one place. We're talking about Nigerians who are not regularized.
That's what I'm saying now. If you have a valid passport, hold on, you don't need permission Sojoro to cast your vote.
Nigerians don't have valid passport. They have it, they hide it even. They cannot present.
No, you are correct. We shouldn't use that one to that is we don't use that one as a yardstick to discourage.
Okay. I'm just telling you that I was part of the team that worked on that project under Obasanjo. When he came on board, he had a very good intention. He was the one who created the need. He was the one who brought about
it doesn't really matter whether we are 5,000 or 3,000. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I got your point.
A Nigerian has the right to vote anywhere he is in the world. That's all.
Definitely.
Thank you. All right. Let me talk to this guy before I leave. I'm getting late. 2 minutes. Before I tell you one story that is really happening. Because anybody when he blind his eye, he no one see enemy. You know, see that eye looking first when he lie before too. Because when you blind your eye, you are not only blinding your eye for yourself, you are blinding it to not to see your friends, not only your enemy. Will be this call us now. 29 minutes ago. There's one guy from Italy that called before us. SAS UK. Somebody called before. Who's this guy? No. Let me see. What's from Italy? Let me see if I can still get him online. Okay, this guy called. Okay, no. Allora, is that the case? I'll give you one short story about what happened recently. Frank called. This call. Okay, I have one caller from Italy, but anyway, let's forget about that. Let me quickly just recall our brother back because he's a very good He's a very good contributor to our program. Before I leave, after this, I'll just give you a brief story, a little brief story, how corrupt we are as Nigerians, how envy we are as Nigerians, both when you live in a city like this place that I live, or when you live in Italy in generally. Okay, hold on. Let me see whether this person is still online. He tried to call since, but anyway. Okay. Allora, in my conclusion, I think I close the telephone calls now because I need to really get set for my work. Okay. I want to say it once again. For those of you who do presentation of political issues on social media, especially those who come from those states, disease from disgracing yourself in the public, disease from not appreciating your good leader that God gave to you in your state. Make a research and see other states. You can find out that you don't see them being broadcast in television or in social media. You need to give thanks to God for what you are doing. Through what is happening to Obaseki, that makes me to know exactly that good people are hardly to get enough supporters, especially when they see you coming. They block you in every other means. Obaseki caught them unaware. And that's the reason why he's there today. But if you are good and you are straightforward, Nigeria will frustrate you. They will menace you. You will don't even believe it. They will blackmail you. Every day now in this city here that I live here, there's no way 2 or 3 persons or 4 persons will sit down in 1 hour without mentioning my name. It's not possible. They've never done it. Ask anybody. Before 3, 4 persons sit down in this city here without discussing my matter is a lie. They must discuss it. They try all possible best to eliminate me in every corner. But who don't stand, don't stand. Who don't better, don't better. Okay? It is not the money you have in your pocket that makes you who you are. It is here. Here. If you don't get here, not be education, not be until they get here. If not education until they get here, they will call it common sense. Common sense. Common sense what we grow up with. I'll give you an instance. People try to paint me as an enemy of everybody in my city here. In reality, they are those who, when they are in big problem, they cry to me. When I assimilate them or accept them or try to work with them, when they get to where they don't really need my help again, they will say, who are you? If I react, they will say I'm a bad person. The same thing that is happening in our state, the same thing is happening in our national levels in Nigeria. Local meetings, state meetings, national meetings. Look at the Nunai. I will dedicate a time one day to talk about Nunai in national levels on YouTube. After issues have been done, after the Congress in June, I will reveal all the issues out in Nunai and tell you all the games they play with pictures and recording messages to prove my point. That the reason why Nigeria cannot go forward is just, I don't blame the Northerners sometimes when they are afraid to trust some Igbo people. Not all, some Igbo leaders are not to be trusted because they are like chameleon. They will be worse than these Hausa persons when they come to power. Some of them, not all. To be very frank with you, that is the gospel truth. I leave you all in peace. As I said, sorry, for those of you who have not yet subscribed, because we are starting very soon. If you don't subscribe, I'm supposed to be hosting my mechanic baby on a YouTube. She's not too fine. So I'm waiting. And you know, politics is just coming up now. Facebook will not be too good for us to be doing this. We'll be going to YouTube in my real channel, but this time around, you know, on this period, the work is very tense, so I cannot be going to the studio regularly, so I do it at home sometimes. But we'll try to improve it and go on YouTube. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please do go and subscribe on the channel. Okay, Straight Talk with Heathrow. Please don't forget, subscribe because we'll start our bomb now every day now. Bless you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.
All right, my people, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate you so much. It's been a busy day for every one of us. Yes, thank you. Please don't forget to share and like. We are still live on our discussion earlier on that started before this particular broadcast. Let me put the link there as I end this one right now so that you can join us there if you are with us. The link is just right there on the comment section. Go to the comment section and just paste it right there or refresh on Nigeria Watch. You will see the link right there. Click on it and join us on this debate. We are still here. talking about the things that's affecting us in Nigeria. Please join us and let's do this together. I appreciate every one of you. Please share. If it's your first time on our channel, don't forget to subscribe to our Nigeria's channel. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much, Heathrow, for the enlightening and the education. God bless you all. Take care. We round up now. Join us on the other one. Bye.